Hello everyone, welcome to my channel The Glammed Rebel. Why fans think Thorsten Kaye's Ridge is leaving the bold and the beautiful. The Bold and the Beautiful has never shied away from high-stakes drama, love triangles, and emotional roller coasters. But in recent weeks, fans have been buzzing with concern that Thorsten Kaye's iconic portrayal of Ridge Forrester may be nearing its end. While there has been no official confirmation from CBS or Kaye himself, the storyline developments and subtle hints from the show have left many viewers speculating that Ridge could be exiting either temporarily or permanently. So, what's fueling this fear? Let's dive deep into the most recent events and uncover why so many fans think Ridge may soon be saying goodbye to Los Angeles. A romantic getaway turns tragic. What began as a romantic and scenic getaway in Italy quickly turned into a life-and-death crisis that rattled the show's central characters. Nick Marone had secretly planned to propose to Brooke Logan aboard a yacht off the coast of Naples. The intention was clear: reignite the spark they once shared, away from the constant pull of Ridge Forrester. But Ridge, ever the determined romantic, caught wind of the plan. Unable to let Brooke go, he pursued her across the ocean, intending to stop Nick's proposal before it was too late. However, the idyllic boat ride turned into a nightmare. A sudden, violent storm rocked the vessel, leading to a catastrophic accident. The boat capsized. Nick was knocked unconscious. Brooke was tossed into the sea, drowning. And Ridge, once again the hero in her life, dove in after her, risking everything to save the woman he's always called his Logan. A near-death resurrection and Ridge's plea. The emotional climax of the episode came as Ridge pulled Brooke's lifeless body to shore. The moment was raw and heart-wrenching. Performing CPR, sobbing, Ridge begged her to fight. In a heartbreaking whisper, he said, "Come back to me, Logan. I can't do this without you. Please, come back." This wasn't just a typical soap moment, it was Ridge laying bare his soul. And in classic bold fashion, the power of love triumphed. In her subconscious, Brooke saw Ridge fading into the distance. But in a symbolic moment of clarity, she ran toward him and embraced him, in her mind and in real life, just as she coughed up water and came back to life. It was a beautiful moment, one that seemed to solidify their eternal connection. So why would Ridge leave now? That's the question echoing across social media. Why, after such a romantic and emotional scene, would Ridge leave the show? The answer lies not just in what was said, but in what wasn't. Here's what's fueling the speculation. 1. Brooke's upcoming rejection. Despite Ridge's heroics, early spoilers suggest that Brooke may not accept Ridge's renewed romantic promises. Although she was grateful to be alive, and thankful to Ridge for saving her, there's a deep emotional wound she still carries. Brooke has been through this cycle too many times. Ridge runs to her, then to Taylor, then back again. Fans are picking up on Brooke's exhaustion, and possibly her desire to end the loop once and for all. Could her ultimate rejection be the breaking point for Ridge? Some viewers speculate that Ridge may choose to leave LA in shame, heartache, or self-reflection if Brooke walks away after he risked his life for her. 2. Thorsten Kaye's off-screen comments. While not officially confirming a departure, Thorsten Kaye has in past interviews hinted at wanting a break from the demanding soap schedule. He's spoken fondly of spending time with his family and hinted that he's open to stepping away for a while if the story calls for it. Add that to Ridge's emotional arc, losing Brooke and devastating Taylor, and you have a prime setup for a graceful or dramatic exit. 3. Taylor's health crisis looming. Another compelling twist that fans predict: Taylor Hayes may be on the verge of another medical collapse. Viewers recall that the last time Ridge abruptly left her, she suffered a cardiac episode. Now that he's chosen Brooke, and may be calling off their engagement entirely, Taylor's mental and physical health could take a turn for the worse. Imagine this scenario: Ridge visits Taylor to break the news. She collapses. He rushes her to the hospital, filled with guilt and self-hatred. Even if he still loves Brooke, Ridge may feel he has destroyed Taylor for good, emotionally and physically. Such guilt could push Ridge toward a sabbatical, not just from his love life, but from his entire life in Los Angeles. 4. The writers are closing a chapter. Let's talk storytelling. Ridge, Brooke, and Taylor have been central to the B&B narrative for decades. But after countless love triangles, engagements, betrayals, and reunions, even the most dedicated fans are feeling some fatigue. Is this capsizing storyline a way to bring closure to the eternal triangle? By having Ridge save Brooke, but then be rejected, while Taylor collapses from emotional strain, the show may be wrapping up a long-running arc and preparing for new romantic leads to take center stage. Hope, Carter, Finn, Steffi, and even characters like Luna and RJ are being positioned for bigger roles. Could Ridge's exit be a soft reset for the show's romantic energy? What the latest episode revealed. In the latest episode, Ridge and Brooke share a tender kiss after her revival. She clings to him, emotional and breathless. He holds her close and says, "I thought I'd lost you, but I'm never going to lose you again. Not now. Not ever." He promises to make things right. But there's a haunting look in Brooke's eyes, a hesitation. Not because she doesn't love him, but because she doesn't know if she can survive another heartbreak. This uncertainty leaves the door wide open for the next episode to flip the script. If Brooke tells Ridge she can't go back, he may realize that everything he's done, crossing oceans, risking lives, wasn't enough to heal their wounds. The fan base is split. Some are hoping Ridge and Brooke finally find peace together. Others are ready for Ridge to step aside and let the next generation shine. But almost everyone agrees, Thorsten Kaye's portrayal of Ridge has been legendary, and if he does exit, he deserves a powerful send-off. Will Ridge leave the bold and the beautiful? Right now, nothing is official. There's been no confirmation from CBS, the producers, or Thorsten Kaye that Ridge Forrester is leaving. But the signs, both in the script and behind the scenes, suggest that a major turning point is coming. Whether it results in Ridge's temporary exit, a permanent goodbye, or just a reset of his character, remains to be seen. What's certain, however, is that Ridge is at a crossroads. And the choice he makes next, or the one that's made for him, could change the bold and the beautiful forever. Final thoughts. The boat tragedy was more than a dramatic plot twist. It was symbolic. The shipwreck may represent the final collapse of the Ridge-Brooke-Taylor triangle, a wreck of love that can't be repaired. And as Ridge stands on the emotional shore, watching the waves crash around him, he must now decide, will he stay and fight, or walk away? Thanks for watching.